Welcome back. The Blazers are back at the Moda Center tonight for their second game of the week. And Orlando is there tonight. The game has begun. How are they doing?
Cassidy, what's going on? Yes, we are hanging out outside of the Moda Center right now. I've got fire going, I've got water.
Lots of excitement.
All for 7 on 8. Yes, this is perfect right now. But yeah, the Blazers have gotten out to a hot start against the Toronto Raptors. They're up 18-9 about midway through the first quarter for those of you that just kind of wanted an update on how they're doing. But in terms of how the season is projected to go, that's what everyone's wondering, and why a lot of people are interested in the preseason, because this is a team that ended up being an 8th seed last year, had to face the Golden State Warriors, and were knocked out of the first round, a clean sweep. So Blazers fans are hoping to avoid the Warriors for as long as possible, and with so many returners, people are fired up about this season, especially someone like Jusuf Nurkic, who had quite the offseason, Cassidy. The man lost about 35 pounds since he got to PDX. He's a lean, meaner guy who says he's too quick for people to guard, and in the first preseason game, he was able to tear it up, which was, I think, a good sign for Blazers fans to see the big fella, the Bosnian beast, get off to a hot start. The other thing that people are wondering about are these rookies. They got 2 first-round draft picks this year, one in Caleb Swanigan and the other in Zach Collins. Caleb Swanigan in particular has people fired up because of the way that he plays. This guy brings energy to the table. He's tough. He's gritty. This guy brings it. So it's a player that brings something that this team didn't have a whole lot of, and matches with what Jusuf Nurkic brings. And Zach Collins, it's another chance to see him tonight in this preseason. We've got about 2 weeks to go until the games start to count, which is really neat to see, and the Blazers get out to the regular season. So that's what the preseason has to offer, is a chance to see what Terry Stotts is going to mix into this lineup. Different players playing in different ways. Cassidy, that should be pretty cool. And another thing that we saw tonight that is really off the court more than on the court is forward Mo Harkless. Now, Mo Harkless donated $50,000 to help those in need in Puerto Rico that were affected by the hurricane, which is really neat. His mom is from Puerto Rico, his grandfather's from Puerto Rico. He's got friends and family who are out there right now, and so for him to do something like that, I think was really special and something that hits close to home for him.
That's amazing. Now, of course, we love our Blazers, especially when they're doing some good, but we also got to talk about the Ducks getting ready to take on the Cougs at Awesome, and we're hearing the crowd will probably be pretty loud on Saturday.
Yeah, there's a little extra incentive, if you know what I mean. This is arguably their toughest game of the season. 11th ranked Cougs coming to Eugene. It's a game that they're probably not favored to win anymore because they're without their starting quarterback. Now, what you alluded to is interesting, because Coach Mike Leach of Washington State was asked about what it's like playing at Autzen Stadium. He said, yeah, that is the loudest stadium in the Pac-12. But then he kind of followed it up with a little bit of shade. Take a listen.
Oklahoma's louder, A&M's louder. Texas is on the bubble. Nebraska was definitely louder. LSU's louder.
Oh, no, he didn't, Cassidy. So just a little extra incentive for Ducks fans to hear. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, I'm sure they will take that incentive and be extra loud. Thank you so much, Orlando.